Good evening. I'd like to do a Leo reading now. Using the ghost deck here, see if any ghosts from the past want to reach out. Maybe ancestors or guardians. The pride. It's time for the pride. Going for the kill. Holy Spirit, would you link me into the soul cycle of our Leos? The leaders of the zodiac, the lions, the pride. We've got a King of Swords here. So could be dealing with a judge and a High Priestess, a judge who's highly intuitive. Maybe even intuitive. Holy Spirit, would you link me into the soul cycle of our Leos? What do we got in the heart of the situation for our Leos? Leo, heart of the situation, Holy Spirit. Oh, these two. Got a Four of Wands. Could be something about a twin flame union or a good place to manifest from. And a King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a King of Cups, somebody who's a master of feeling, knows what makes people tick. And a twin flame, possibly. Somebody who could be somebody's twin flame, Leo. You have a water sign who's a twin flame, maybe? It's twin flame. It's definitely a twin flame. You're a fire sign. Fire and water. It's a lot of people say they don't mix, but I don't know, when they do mix, they mix really well, and they're very connected to the other side. A lot of them have the clairvoyant. I find, like the ones I've met anyway, are clairvoyant. They see they can see into the other side, right? Like with their eyes, using their third eye too, but like. Which is, yeah. Fire and water. That sounds like a real exciting one. So that's the heart of the situation. Is most likely a water sign who could be a twin flame, somebody who you're here to learn lessons from, and they're here to learn lessons from you. To like expand the knowledge and wisdom of your soul. What do we got in challenge position? Level up. If you guys level up when you guys come into contact, maybe it's only for brief moments. Maybe it's you won't see each other for like 10 years or something like that. But every time you run into each other, ooh, okay. Closing out a cycle with the twin flame. This is the world. This is closing out a cycle. This is yeah. So maybe you think you're closing out a cycle with them, and you might be. Sometimes we do meet them just brief, and they change their lives, or you change their lives, or usually it's both, and. So then maybe you won't meet again this lifetime, you know what I mean? Maybe you won't meet again until maybe next lifetime. At the bottom of the deck, we've got a King of Swords. So, yeah, a judge. Somebody who's highly intuitive. Well, not intuitive, but like intellectual. Like an intellectual person. Like they see thoughts as their realm, right? So they make a very good judge. They see a lot. So bottom of the deck, that's like the underlying energy of this whole read. So you could be um, have a court case going on, or you could be going before a judge for something. Maybe the closing of the cycle is this is a marriage, maybe, and maybe you're getting a divorce, or maybe it could be I don't know, something to do with the legal system. Is the underlying energy of the whole read. So, what are you thinking of subconsciously there, Leo? Leo, subconsciously, Holy Spirit. Where are they? Oh, this one? Okay, well, you're meditating. Subconscious, this is a good way to be in. This is meditating. This is like clearing your mind, quieting your mind, quieting everything around you, and finding your quiet spot so you can listen to what your inner self has to say. Listen to what your higher self, or if any of your ancestors want to come through, or like just what, try and like focus on nothingness, so that when something does come, you notice it, right? So it's almost like being just being very still, and breathing is important too. The past. What do we got in the past? Okay. 3 of Wands. This is waiting for your ships to come in, or waiting for something. It doesn't have to be your ships coming in. It's just, this one's got like a ghost ship on it, eh? It's like maybe a ship, because it's the ghost deck, right? Maybe a ship that went down. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So you're waiting for something in the past. You're waiting for something. Let's go to the present and find out if what you're waiting for actually came, or if you're still waiting. Well, you won't be able to still be waiting for it because there's only one waiting card, right? But presently, what's going on with our Leos? Ten of Cups. Okay, so presently, you've got the most love you can get in the deck here. This is that looks like Dr. Death there and his crew there. Yeah, so the most love you can get in the deck. That's him loving his souls that he's ferrying on to the other side there, I'm thinking, in this deck. He's taking them to where to their next level, their next step in their level up. Their next, they've done what they've come here to do, right? So they're moving on to the next journey, wherever that is, right? Could be right back here, you never know. Could be another dimension, maybe you've ascended and leveled up. But this is the most love you can get in the deck. So you're closing out a cycle with something and meditating about it. So maybe you're not closing out a cycle with this twin flame. Or maybe you are, but you found some kind. Maybe this is like inner, like love for yourself. Maybe this is like you've learned how to love yourself because you've learned all you can from your twin flame, and maybe you've parted. Or you're closing out a cycle with something. It doesn't have to be this twin flame, but the challenge is to close out a cycle with something. Maybe this, whatever it is you need, you would know what you need to close out a cycle with, and if you don't, you're subconsciously meditating, so you will, if you keep on seeking out the answer, and like I ask God or ask the universe, you will get an answer. You will. Sometimes it depends how you do it. Everybody has their own set way of doing it, right? Fasting is one way of doing it too. Fasting, prayer. There's many ways people do it. You know what, I used to like. I don't do this anymore, but one of my ways I used to do it is I used to get, I know this maybe isn't the best way to do it, but I used to get high and ride my bike, and I would just, I don't know, it's like I would be in my zen, and I would I would just feel super relaxed, and that's when these things would come to me. It's weird, but things would come to me like that, and I'd get thoughts that I've had some great thoughts while doing that, like back in my past, where I'd like I don't know, just really good ideas would come to me. I don't recommend that though, but I'm just saying, like, everybody has their own way of doing it, right? In the future, what do we got in the future? I found better, safer ways to do it since then. I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna do it again because I don't know, right? But I don't plan on it anyway. Future, future. Yeah, sometimes I'd get so in the zone. I would be like, I remember like riding like 3 in the morning, like like not even holding the handlebars, like just like having my hands like out like this, and like I was pretty good at it anyway. So I crashed a few times, so I can't say it's, but yeah, it's when you're in the zone, it's almost like, I don't know, it's balance. For me, it was balance. It was like, maybe because I'm a Libra, to be on two wheels and like have perfect balance and like have no hands on the handlebars and like just I don't know, there was like a sweet spot there where it was like I was just like I don't know, I was like one with the universe, I guess you'd say. What do we got in what do we got in it? Like, everybody has their own way of doing it, right? And I found safer ways of doing it, but yeah, no way is wrong. I don't think any way is wrong, really. What do we got in the future? Five of Pentacles is this is loss of material wealth, like yeah, loss and lack in the future. So prepare for that. Maybe don't spend all your money on penny whistles and mood rings or whatever, as the old ladies used to say. Uh, what do we got in the way you're influencing things? I don't know why I never say that. That must be because I'm using this ghost deck. There must be some kind of old ghost coming through here. Because that sounds like somebody from like a different generation would say something like that. Judgment. Yeah, we got judgment is the way you're influencing it. So maybe the way you're living your life is just I don't know, when you're in your north node, because when you're in your north node, it triggers a lot of people. It triggers people that aren't in your north node, and you all of a sudden you have a bunch of haters on your ass, but then all of a sudden these guys show up, and it's like, maybe you notice it at first, but after a while you don't even notice it anymore. And it's probably a good thing, because it'd be distracting seeing what's happening to all these people that come for you when you're in your north node. It's like it triggers people for some fucked up reason. It must be the devil or something that gets in their brain or something that triggers them to just like hate you. And yeah, they don't like it. It grabs their goat, and that's when these guys come in, our five-dimensional guardians, ancestors, angels, whatever you want to call them, come in, and they protect your ass, because when you're in your north node, these guys want you to stay there, right? Because that's what you're here to do. And whether it's like enlightening other people, or even if it's just like giving soup to the homeless or something like that, like anything, whatever you do, could be delivering the morning paper to people. But whatever you're here to do, obviously there's more. It would be more than that. Like, but somebody who like has a simple job like that doesn't. They do other things too while they're doing that. Like, they talk to people on their route, stuff like that, and that's the stuff that people do. That it could be like your north node, right? Like the things that change people, or like when you're in your north node, you're gonna create change. Whether usually it's for good, but it changes some people in a really nasty way too, because there's always opposition when you're in your north node, right? Because yeah, the other side don't really like that. And like I don't know, sometimes it's fun to watch, but it's not either, because it's like it's not good to watch people like it's almost sad in a way when people are that consumed with other people's lives that they got to do stuff like that. I don't even think they realize what they're doing though. That's the thing, right? Because they haven't found their north node yet. So, what do we got in the lens? Or no, the hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears for Leo. We've got a 3 of Swords, so heartbreak. You're fearing heartbreak. You probably might be closing out a cycle with your twin flame here. Maybe you guys gotten, but it says you got the most love in the deck in the present moment. So you're fearing heartbreak though. Maybe you had to make a choice, but you knew it was the right choice. Maybe it was something that like it was a God-given epiphany or something that you can't go any further with this person and they're holding you back. Maybe you learned all you can from them, just like the hermit when he walks away from the 8 cups in search of his ninth cup, right? Like it's a sad moment, but and it can lead to heartbreak, but you're handling it pretty well, I'd have to say. If you're in 10 cups in the present moment, that's the most love you can get in the deck. So maybe your love for yourself or your love for God or whatever it is yeah, you're definitely doing the right thing, I would say. But you are going to have some material loss in the future, so. But you got 10 cups, which is love and like emotions and like I'd take the 10 of cups any day over the 10 of pentacles, but a lot of people wouldn't. But both are very good. Like 10 of pentacles is good too. Those are the 2 best ones, right? It's definitely better than the 10 of swords or the 10 of wands. Extreme burdens and betrayal. But we've got the lens you're looking through. This should be interesting. This is kind of interesting. How's Leo seeing this scenario here? Leo. Oh. We're seeing it like a boss. Like a boss. The Emperor. This is the Emperor. You could be you're handling it like a boss. Like the Emperor's in control. The Emperor is the one. He's the boss. All 4 kings have to answer to him. He's a shot caller. He's the one who runs the show. Nothing gets done without him. Everybody, the Queen or the Empress brings him the information. She does most of the footwork actually, and gets all the intel and brings it before the Emperor. And the Emperor goes out and he shouts out the orders and he sends the armies where they need to go, or he gives relief to the people that need relief, or you know what I mean. He puts in motion what the Empress gives him. So, right. Yeah, you're handling it like a boss, basically. You're like, I'm not going to say like Trump, because a lot of people hate Trump, but, I hate politics, so I love Trump, because I just love to see all those politicians, like all Natussi, like going batshit crazy, because I don't know, I like seeing shit like that, because I don't know, to me they're all just a bunch of liars, right? And I like to see them towers drop on them once in a while, right? And Trump sure as hell brought a lot of towers on most of those politicians, and yeah, I don't know, he may not be the greatest guy, but it was, I don't know, I enjoyed it. What do we got in the environment? The environment. Thank you. The environment. Oh, we got the Empress. So we got right beside the Emperor too. So we got the Emperor and the Empress. So the Empress is in the environment, and the Emperor is the way you're looking at things. So you're in your masculine energy right now, whether you're male or female, and you're taking control of the situation. This could be your twin flame. This could be this King of Cups here, and they could be in their feminine energy right now, which is the receptive side. So they could be gathering intel for you, and you guys could be working as a twin flame team, that's pretty amazing. The Empress, she bursts things. So the Empress is in the environment, or maybe this is a new Empress. I don't know your situation there, Leo, but yeah, the Empress bursts things. She's receptive. She listens to the people and brings, like I said, we just went through this. I don't even have to say that again. But yeah, so you got a power couple like in the environment, and you're the Emperor. So you're the doer, and she's the receptive one who gathers the intel and listens to the people for you. Or he could. It does, like I say, sex is fluent in tarot, so it doesn't really matter. What do we got in the outcome for Leo? Outcome. Leo, what do we got for Leo, outcome. Oh, okay, that's quite a bit, but I'll take it. Ooh, okay. We've got a passionate new beginning. We've got masculine strength. So this is masculine strength created by burden. So this is a passionate new beginning, something that you're really going to be strong at. Like you're going to be, it's like we were just talking, like your north node. This is like finding your north node. But you're also going to have, what's this? Something slow coming in, because this is reversed. So this is quick coming in. This is going to be slow going. This is gonna be like your north node. This says north node because this is something you were built for. You're gonna be very strong in this, whatever it is, whether it be I don't know, picking football games or something like that. You could be a sports handicapper, you could be an artist, whatever it is, you're gonna be, it's like maybe you've never done this before and you're just gonna stumble into it, and it's just gonna be like a duck in water, as they say. Like it's just gonna be something it's like you were born to do, and usually it's something you like doing when you're a kid, or it has the same element as that. Like for example, like if you were an archaeologist, like when you're a kid, you probably like digging up fucking cat shit in the fucking sandbox or whatever and playing with it or whatever. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is, it's gonna usually something like that. But it's your north node. It's what you were built for. It's like, I can't believe I never done this before. Like, why didn't I do this? But maybe you have done it before and you've just never got serious about it. But whatever it is, this is masculine strength. This is like being very strong at a passionate new beginning. Something you're going to be very strong at, very good at. And you're meditating. I'm thinking you might find that the subconscious you're meditating, this is something that you're going to find out. Maybe it's just going to hit you when you're meditating. It's like, hey, maybe I should... You know what I mean? Maybe you'll be a trailblazer. It'll be something that's never been done before. That's something that can happen when you're meditating too. The universe could give you like just a golden idea that because you're being so receptive. You know what I mean? So, and this is something that maybe it's something to do with the judicial system or something. But maybe this could be. The message is coming in, the slow message coming in. Maybe it's something you've been waiting for, because it's something slow, or it's going to start slow, I'm thinking, because Eight of Wands is reversed is like something slow, like coming in. Maybe revenue will be slow coming in. Let's clarify that actually right now. I'm going to use this, which deck is this? Anyways, it doesn't matter what deck it is. I think it's the crystal deck. Yeah, I believe it's the crystal deck. Okay. Okay, let's clarify. What is this passionate new beginning gonna be pertaining to anyway? And in the way you're influencing it is you're bringing in justice. So the angels have got your back. Your ancestors got your back on this. They know this is what you're here for. They're like, oh, finally he stumbled upon it, or she stumbled upon it. And of course now all the haters are going to come out of the woodwork and try and stop you, right? And without even knowing why they're doing it. It's like, because I don't know if it's jealousy sometimes. It's like the devil has many ways of getting people to do stupid things, right? Anyways, we've got, what is this new passionate beginning for Leo? What is this? He has little strings he can pull on all of us to get us to do stupid things, right? So All it takes is a moment of weakness, right? Five of Swords. Okay. This passionate new beginning is going to have something to do with winning at all costs and defeat and humiliation. Maybe that's why you have haters. Maybe you've already started doing this, but and in the future, or in the outcome, you're going to be humiliating people. You're going to be defeating them and winning at all costs. You're gonna, like I say, you're going to be like Wayne Gretzky when he hit the NHL. It's like, who the hell is this skinny little punk that just gets like 10 points a game and hook, like he's assists every goal, like, you know what I mean, like the great one, they call him, like whatever it is, you're going to be really, really good at it. It might have something to do with the judicial system, actually. It could have something to do with whatever it is, like you're going to, basically, you're going to be like, what's that song go, my boy, he's a big Nietzsche. My boy's gonna bust some heads, like that shit, like the Big Nietzsche song there, where yeah, I don't know, I think it's about hockey or something, yeah, or he's got a son who's a big Nietzsche, and I guess he's Native American, and he yeah, he's just like he was built for hockey, man. Every time he hits the ice, there's an ambulance or somebody's getting fucked up, right? You know what I mean? So yeah, so good on you there, Leo.